Hey there, college algebra dogs. I'm going to do a few more extra examples for you, like from the study guide and such. So let's get to it. First one. Suppose I give you this ellipse. Well, that's not going to work. Retry. Let's say I give you this ellipse of x squared over 49 plus y squared over 25 equals 1. I'm going to ask you to find some stuff about it. I want you to find the foci. And I want you to find the major axis, the length of major, and the length of the minor. That's there you go, length and the minor. Okay, so now to find all these things, focus, like the location of it. Now, because the bigger numbers under x squared, it's going to open this way. And the major axis is going to be my x-axis, which means the foci are also going to be on the x-axis, okay? So in order to do this, I'm going to need to find A, I'm going to need to find B, and I'm going to have to find C. Luckily, this bottom piece here is A squared. This bottom piece then would be B squared, because an ellipse, the bigger number is your A squared. So if A squared is 49, square root of 49 tells me that this would be 7. Okay? This is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. All right, so my major axis, we're going to do 2 times our A, right? 2 times the 7. So 2 times our A, which 2 times 7 is 14. Oh, again, it's too late. You already watched it. I was going to say it'd be better if you tried this problem on your own, but I'm too late. So our minor axis can't vote yet. Huh. So we'll do 2 times B, which is 2 times 5, which is 10. All right, that's not too bad, right? Square root them, double them for the lengths, okay? Foci, we need to find C. Now, for an ellipse, we're going to use the formula A squared minus B squared equals C squared. Okay, so we do our 49 minus 25. And that's 24. We square root to find C, because that's C squared. Square root of 24, which is about 4.9. 90 for rounded 2 decimal points. So now, because that foci is on the x-axis, that distance is 4.9. It'll be 4.9 both sides. So it'll be a positive and a negative 4.9. So I'm going to do round room 4.90 is my 1. And the other one's negative 4.90. There you go. All right. Enjoy that one. I got another one coming. I'm going to clear this. Maybe. I'm going to pause it. Let's do another one. Let's say I'm looking at hyperbola. Oopsie, can't put my palm on there like that. Maybe I can. Uh-oh. No, I can't. Whatever. Bad video. Bad teacher. That's okay. So I have hyperbola. Okay? So with this hyperbola, well, that was a fail, but it'll work. All right, so I kind of typed it in, saved me some time. All right, so let's find the equation of hyperbola with the transverse on the y with a length of 16 The conjugate length is 10 and starting at 0, 0. All right. So if the transverse is on the y-axis, it means it's going to open like this, right? Oh, that looks like a basketball. All right. It also means when I do my equation, y squared is going to come first. All right, so it's going to be some y squared minus x squared. Now, that's going to be over something squared, over something squared. Now, you define color that works for them all. Whatever. All right. So if the transverse length is 16, your transverse length is equal to 2a. Okay. So if I divide those both by 2, I get a is 8. So if a is 8, I'm gonna write that over here. So a is 8. My conjugate is 10. It means 2b equals 10. So b is going to be 5. Now, it's going to be y over a squared. Y over a squared and x over b squared. So I'm going to do y squared over 8 squared, x squared over 5 squared. So I get y squared over 64 minus x squared over 25. Equals 1. All right, let's try another one. All right, y'all, here's the next one I'm going to do. Well, if you have the equation, the parabola, y squared equals 12x. Okay. And I want you to find the focus and the directrix. Go and pause it, try it. I remember saying this time, and then I'll come back and do it. So now if y squared means it's going to open up this way, right? So it means our focus is going to be over here on the x-axis, and our directrix is going to be something over here. What's my... It'll be over here at some x equals something. X equals negative whatever your p is. We're going to use this equation. Whatever's in front of your x is 4p, right? And you have to find that p. So I do 4p. It's just an equation we got to know. Equals 12. So p equals 3. So now p is the distance that your focus is away from the origin. Well, we're centered at the origin here. We have vertex. The origin is just a bad drawing. Oh, 4p, so that's a 3. My bad. So that means that point of our focus, yeah, it's lagging. I might be done soon. Our focus, 8, that's focus. Hopefully you're watching this with sound. That's on the x-axis is 3, 0. Now remember, if it's x squared, it opens up. So then our focus would be on the y-axis. And that means our directrix is always negative p. X equals negative p. All right, this might be done. It's bad. So we're going to do x equals negative 3. And that's it. Ta-da. So quick reminder, if this was x squared, not y squared, you'd still divide and just it'd be like 0, 3, and y equals negative 3. Okay? Please, please, please make sure you can do all your matrix stuff on calculators. There's that online one that I've posted on Moodle. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I can answer you tomorrow. I'll make another video if you have a question I can help you with. And have a great day.